Good evening and welcome to the Queen's Head. It is Thursday, that means it's quiz night. Get yourselves a stool, I'll get you a pint. Let's meet our two teams. Oh, here he is. He's a right pisshead, this one. Pisshead Paul. Hello, Paul, my good friend. How are you, son?
Alright, Baz,
what can I get for you?
You know me. Usual pint of wife beater, please, mate.
Stella coming up, my man. No worries. How many have you got on your team tonight?
Well, tonight, Baz, I've the brutally honest and beautiful Teresa Green.
Teresa Green? As in Teresa... Right, okay, well, before I leave you to it, Teresa...
Come on, Baz.
What can I get for you, darling?
A restraining order against Paul, please. After a couple of pints, a sack ain't going to be the only thing he's hitting. A glass of red.
No worries, my lovely. Coming right up. Right. There you are, son.
Cheers,
Hello, my Tringle. How are you?
Hello,
What can I get for you?
I'll have a shandy, please, Bar.
Shandy. We don't do cocktails in here, my sweet. Here, get that down here. And who's on your team tonight?
Oh, I got the wonderful Bridget with me tonight, Dad.
So you do. Frigid Bridget. How are you, my lovely?
Oh, piss off,
What can I get for you?
The usual.
Usual. Wine coming up. There you are. Right, take your seats, ladies and gentlemen. Are you ready to play the best pub quiz ever?
Yeah.
Again, Baz?
I said, are you ready to play the best pub quiz ever?
Of course, Baz.
Good. Better. Right, this first round is called I Shit You Not. Each team will have one truth, one lie. It could be two truths, it could be two lies, we just don't know. It's up to them two to figure out which is real and on which one they're pulling their piss up. That remind you of anything, Bridget?
Baz.
Let's play I Shit You Not. Right, before we start the round, we need team names. Teresa, if you could let me know your team name?
Quiz on my face.
Quiz on my face.
Paul chose it.
Figures.
Classic, Baz.
Classic Paul. Right. You ladies, what are you calling yourselves tonight?
The Quizzy Rascals.
Quizzy Rascals. Nicely done. Okay, very good, ladies. Very good. We will start with you, Quizzy Rascals. Well, all right, the first one is about Teresa. Allegedly, she ate 5 spiders through choice. Is this true or is it nonsense? Ask some questions if you need to.
It's a hard one. I don't know.
Have a look at her, girls. What do you
A
think?
bit weird. Don't know.
She doesn't really look like a type to eat spiders though.
You never know, really. Don't know. What are you trying to say? Well.
What are we thinking?
No,
Should we
I think
go false?
false.
Yeah.
False, Baz.
You are indeed correct, ladies. It was 5 hedgehogs. Well done. 1 point for Quizzy Rascals. Quiz on my face. That's the reason you chose that name, isn't it? Just so I would say it.
Not for the first time, Baz.
Watch it, son. Right. Your question is about Wino Wondier. Rumour has it she once had a threesome with the Chuckle Brothers. True or false?
True.
Well, yeah, I suppose we all knew about that.
Baz.
It was in the paper. Right. Next one is about Paul. Legend has it Paul once got his knob stuck in a can of special brew. Is that true or is it false?
What are you laughing at?
What do you reckon?
The question? Well, I don't know.
How long did you get it stuck for?
Oh, Baz, change the question.
About that long, wouldn't it, mate?
Oh, shut up, Baz. Change the question.
I'm sorry, mate. They are official standard regulation questions. They cannot be changed.
Oh, shut up,
I
you.
don't know. Doesn't seem
False.
false, Baz.
False is indeed correct. It was a letterbox.
If it was
Right.
a pen, you could have filled it in twice.
Oh, shut up.
Right, the final one for this round is about Frigid Bridget. Legend has it Frigid Bridget once munched off the entire Western College rugby team. Is it true or is it bollocks?
Well,
What do you think?
She looks like the type, don't she, Paul?
Open your mouth, darling.
Bloody hell.
Help me.
Bit more than the rugby team in there. I think we're going to go with
I've-
false.
Yeah, false, Baz.
False your answer. Congratulations. That is a point for Quiz on My Face. It was in fact the entire Western College Uni campus. Well done, Quiz on My Face. Right, the scores at the end of that round are Quizzy Rascals 2, Quiz on My Face 2. It's time for us to move on to round number 2. This next round is called Pub Master. each team will get 60 seconds to answer as many questions as they can on their chosen subject. 8. Pub Master. Now, it says here, Teresa, your specialist subject is history. Is that correct?
That is right, Baz.
You sure?
I'm positive.
Fair enough. Can we have 60 seconds on the clock, please? Thank you very much. Question number 1. Who was the first and only female British Prime Minister?
Margaret Thatcher.
Good start, Teresa. That is correct. 1 point. Who was Martin Luther King?
The man who invented Burger King.
No, he was a civil rights activist. Just remember, none of you have any civil rights in here. What did Rosa Parks refuse to do in 1955?
She didn't give her handbag to that mugger.
It's possible, but the answer is give up her seat on the bus. Which English writer wrote A Midsummer's Night's Dream?
Charles Dickens.
No, it was Bill Spears. Some bloke called Bill. What does Renaissance mean?
Old stuff.
Rebirth. I'm afraid I can't give you that. What year was NATO formed in?
2001.
No, it was 1949. How long did World War I go on for?
20 minutes.
That's a fight, that's not a war. What year was the battle? I'm afraid your time is up, Teresa. You got a very disappointing one. Unlucky.
Baz.
Bridget, put your chuff in there, my darling. It's your round. Can I have a quick word with crew here, please? It says that Bridget's specialist subject is general knowledge. Is that right?
Oh, yes.
You sure about that, Bridget? You don't want to phone a friend?
No.
Right, general knowledge it would appear to be. 60 seconds on the clock, please. Thank you. Question number 1. What is currently the UK's longest continuous running game show, besides this one, of course?
Pass.
Grand Central Terminal, Park Avenue, New York, is the world's...
Pass.
With who does Barbie have an on-off romantic relationship with?
Pass.
Which actor plays Captain Jack Sparrow?
Pass.
In which board game would you find a top hat, a boat, a flat iron and a car?
Pass.
What is the world's largest man-made structure?
Pass.
What is Donald Duck's middle name?
Pass.
What is the French word for cheese?
Pass.
What did you do last night?
Pass.
In football, when the ball is given from one person to another, what's it called?
Pass.
Congratulations, Bridget, you got yourselves a point. Didn't need any help there, did you, darling? Right. Stress me out, that. I'm getting too old for this.
Here, Baz.
Oh, lovely, son. Thank you very much.
Save those for next time and get it right.
Hey, we'll have no cheating in here. Thank you very much.
Sorry, Baz.
I know none of you can afford phones, so there's no point having any internet.
Here, watch it.
I get my doll money.
Shut it. Right. The scores at the end of that round are Quizzy Rascals, 3 points. Quiz on my face, 3 points.
Yeah, Baz, can we put the heating on it? It's bloody freezing.
Yeah, I can help you out with that. We did have fishy fern in yesterday, so I had to leave the windows open overnight. Apologies about that. Knock yourself out, though. Bloody eating. You think I made of money? You've seen my prices. I make nothing off you.
Well, I'm always in here.
Mate, don't even start. Your bill is as long as my toilet paper. Let's not forget that. All right.
Stop it, Baz.
Right. We're now going to move on to round number 3. Our final round tonight is called Pub Grub Specials. My lovely regulars here will be blindfolded and they'll be fed a mash of foods from my famous lunchtime menu. For every ingredient they correctly identify, they get a point. I hope you're hungry. Okay, Paul, you are the first one to sample my culinary delights. I'm going to make you look like a Ninja Turtle for a moment.
Awesome, Baz.
Bear with me while I get your dinner.
My dinner.
First one we have today
Don't think it's going to be nice, love.
is this beautiful little chef's special. Paul, I'm about to feed you. Tell me, what's in your mouth, son? I'll get you some water, just in case. Just in case. In fact, you might need more than water. Might need a soup bucket. What we got there, Paul? What we eating?
Is it chicken?
It's not chicken, I'm afraid. No, there is cock in it, but it's not chicken.
What do you mean there's cock in
Don't you worry about that, son. What is your mouth telling you?
Ovan.
It's not chicken or cock in a van. It's nothing like that, mate. There is some water.
Keep it on.
I'm afraid due to technical reasons you have to leave the blindfold on.
But, hang on.
Just in case girls come in, I don't want them put off.
Oh, shut
Next
up.
one comes over to Wino Wendy. I know you're used to being tied up in my pub, my darling, so this shouldn't be a problem for you. Let's get that round you, tie you up. Wino Wendy, your culinary delight is going to be this little beauty. I hope you're hungry, my darling. What 2 ingredients do we have? I'm going to go to your mouth. There. What are we thinking? What's your mouth telling you? Where are you going with that?
Tuna.
Okay, and what are we thinking? Must have had something like that before, surely.
Beans.
Good work there, Rhino Wendy. It was indeed fish and beans. That is a point for you. Right, coming over to Teresa Green. Your specialist is gonna be coming up soon. Yeah, I'm sure he'll look after that for you, my lovely. You just adjust that to make sure that you cannot see anything. That tight enough
Bit
for
rough,
you?
Paul.
That all right? Okay. Are you ready?
No.
If you get it right, you get a point. 1 for each. What we got? Hey, you're loving that. There is some water if you need it. I'm thinking you probably do.
Banana.
Okay, and?
Chili powder.
Good work. I'll give you a point for that. There's some water in front of you. Congratulations.
Oh,
That is a point for you.
Bazzy, you got any
Fine.
real food? I'm starving.
I'm afraid there will be some complimentary bar snacks after the round is finished, but until then, just hold your horses, my darling, because Frigid Bridget is still yet to have her turn. Bridget, my darling, are you ready to sample one of my chef's specials? Okay. Now this one is a special creation of my own. I like to think of it as literally a cocktail. So have a look and see what it is. Right in front of you, my lovely. What are we thinking there, my love? What's going on?
Oh,
What we got? What's going on in your mouth there, Bridget?
I have no idea.
You've had worse things in there, I know that for a fact. Can you name one of them?
Coke.
Okay. Anything else?
It tastes a bit like vinegar, if I'm honest.
Oh, I'm afraid. Is that your final answer? I'm afraid it is not. It is Coke and prawn cocktail crisps. So no points for that. That's one of my favourites, that. What's the matter with you? So that is a point for Rascals, 1 point for Quiz on My Face, which gives the final scores for the end of that round as Quizzy Rascals 4, Quiz on My Face 4. Coming up after the break, we have Last Orders. So I'm afraid you all have to sit through a load of adverts that nobody likes to sell stuff that nobody wants. So go get yourselves a cuppa or a whiskey. We'll see you back after this.